now. We're tapping into 333's energy. I'm feeling 3 is a number of information. It's a number of magic. It's a number of perception. It's the number of communication. It's the number of creation. It's the number of life. It's a lot of things that go in with 3 energy. It's exciting, you know. And it's something about your energy. You're in this exciting period right now. Like, you know how some people, they try to make it seem like, oh, menopause is such a horrible thing. I see you being in a space of like, I'm excited for all of this. Like, you excited for your Saturn return. You're excited for, and some of you all may be getting ready to go through your second Saturn return. So you may be around like 55 years old. The beautiful 5-5. If you're around in that area, you know, that second Saturn return is like the energy you're welcoming it. And especially if you didn't welcome it the first time around, okay? So some of you all are going through your first return. Some of you all are going through your second return. And with this is giving this vibe of like, wow, you are living, okay? You're living. You're living. You're not going through all the difficult things that other people said you would go through. So you know how people like to say the spiritual journey is so horrible and difficult, but you're just getting through it. And you're just like, it ain't even as bad as people tried to make it. You know, it's like people tried to make it appear to be so much more worse than what it really is. And a lot of that is because perception. It's because mentally, okay, you started telling yourself this ain't that bad. You know what I'm saying? This ain't nothing. I done gave birth. I done gave life. You know what I'm saying? If I can push out a whole baby, you know what I'm saying? If I could grow a whole human on the inside of me, there's nothing I can't do. Okay, so it's something about the experiences that you've had. You're realizing just how powerful you are, and you're truly embracing and living. You're walking into a season of truly living and embracing all of you and who you are. And it's like there's a benefit in it because you can actually do it. You had ancestors who couldn't do it. You had ancestors, they didn't have the opportunity to sit back and enjoy this process, this part of their life. Okay? Okay? They didn't have a chance to sit back and live soft life in some things. You can. Even if it looked like something is difficult, if you don't allow yourself to nourish yourself, I bet you would come back to you times 10. Okay? Allow yourself to embrace yourself, how we were just talking about spas and things of that nature. You need to be nurturing this part. A lot of you all are moving into crone phase. The wise woman crone phase, okay? This whole message isn't for what would be, you know, we our butterflies who've been around for a while. You know what I'm saying? Like, this whole message isn't for y'all, but a lot of y'all are moving into like a crone phase at this time of your life right now. That wise woman enjoying life, seeing life for what it is, embracing all of life. Or you could be someone with like an old soul where it's like you're younger, but you always hung with old people. You know what I'm saying? Older people. Okay? And it's like your soul is in this space where like you be outside drinking your coffee and stuff, looking, talking at the birds like, it's going to be a beautiful day outside today. Like, you doing the stuff that the elders was doing back in the day. You get what I'm saying? You doing the types of stuff, that the skills and the hobbies and stuff that the elders did. You people watch, you car watch and stuff, okay? You know what I'm saying? So like, you're taking on a lot of that energy right now, and it's like you're entering retirement early. This is given early retirement, and not early retirement from like a physical, but early retirement from a spiritual aspect, early retirement from a mental and an emotional perspective. You let a lot go. You let a lot go. And because you've let a lot go, it's like you have a lot of secrets of life. It's something about you embracing the secrets of life, the lessons of life, because the lessons of life set other people free. Let's stay in love. Let's stay together. Let's stay devoted. Let's stay forever. Let's stay in love. Some of y'all, you have a lot of knowledge and wisdom that you can talk about around love. You know, I like only channels that I really be tapping into for real. They be talking about relationships and love be with the people who are older. Okay, I don't be listening to them young bucks. Okay, I listen to the older people. I listen to the older people because it's something about how they be shooting it to you. You know what I'm saying? They shoot it to you straight up and real, and like you can learn. Like it's just another vibe. You know, it's another vibe. Yes. And I wanna say, let's stay in love. All right, why is this energy trying to come out? The King of Pentacles is hiding behind it. Okay, so some of you all, it's like you found spiritual internal peace, but you may have some type of job or something that be trying to get you. You know what I'm saying? It be trying to sneak up on you, you know what I'm saying, and mess with your peace, okay? So some of you all may be at a space where you're really looking at like, okay, early retirement, or how can I make money outside of this job, or in a place where I can live a softer life or a softer energy of some sort. Because it's giving a vibe of someone trying you, okay? You don't deserve to be tried, okay? 7 of Wands. So what is this protection? I just heard protecting your respect, protecting your name. Okay, I'm hearing don't get involved in some of these things that these young folks be doing. Okay, don't get involved with some of these things that these young folks be doing. This gives a vibe of like someone taking a shortcut to something. Okay, the shortcut is not the way. I'm hearing with this 333 energy. The shortcut is not the way. Protecting something. Protecting something. Following the young bucks is not the way. Like, and not young bucks in a way of just because of their age, but like their mentality. You know, a young buck's mentality is they operate out of a lot of ego. They operate like young bucks want to always be right. Young bucks, they don't know how to listen. Okay. Young bucks feel like they know all the answers. Okay. So it's something about moving away from someone who has like a young buck energy and they're not teachable. You get what I'm saying? Because the older elders realize that like all the knowledge and the wisdom of their elders is what got them to where they're at now. You get what I'm saying? Even if they shifted their perception from that energy of the elders. So this feels like you're in training as an elder. Because people are going to be coming to you for advice if they haven't already started coming to you for advice. But I'm getting the vibe of like, in a way where you haven't opened yourself up to it before. In a way that you haven't allowed yourself to like receive this. And it's something about, it's because you've learned how to protect your aura. Like no matter how hard someone may try to come to affect you or change your energy or, you know what I'm saying, things of that nature, you've learned how to protect your aura. You've learned how to protect your energy to be able to be in your bubble in these spaces. In the spaces that try to, you know what I'm saying, take you back to a certain space. And that's something about what is push you up to an elder, because you're able to control certain impulses at this time. Okay, learning how to control certain impulses. And it's like you could be the smartest person in the room, but you don't have to always show it. Okay, of being the smartest person in the world, but not having to always show that you're the smartest person in the world. Spirit guides, ancestors, what do you mean by that? If you care, you be there like you used to be. Yeah. I'm searching for the words to make you realize that I really, really want you to stay. All right. We have creativity and self-love coming out. Didn't I just mention creativity with the 3 energy and you pulled the 3rd card out? Creativity is in the yellow, and self-love is coming out as well. I believe this card is red. It's hard to tell with this green light. Let me see. Let me see, y'all. I can't tell. Okay, y'all know I'm partly, you know what I'm saying? Yeah, it's red. Okay, it's red. So, root chakra, solar plexus chakra coming together. Being creative with ensuring that you still put yourself first, that you still have the proper boundaries, okay? My love runs deeper than the ocean and seas. You take the centerpiece in me. Don't leave, no. All right, what's up with this creativity and the self-love up here with this energy? It's something about you're learning how to maneuver around something. Learning how to maneuver around something, make something happen. I'm hearing a lot of y'all are going to find some type of program or system that's going to like be able to support you of some sort of something that you're working towards. Some of you all, it's like an early retirement, like finding a way to really go through, like to have an early retirement. I see you finding a creative way to do that. I can't get away from that early retirement. It keeps coming out. So I don't know if you're going to get to that space because you are going to start sharing your wisdom and knowledge on some online platform or in some context where people can, it's like you find that thing that you have to offer and you offer that thing to the maximum. You get what I'm saying? It's something about you doing something you always wanted to do. And I'm hearing going all in, like going all in, but not all in. Like it's because it's like you prepared for this. Like that's the thing. It's not like you're jumping out on a limb. It's like this is something that you prepared for. You've been putting things to the side. You got money to the side. Like this is someone who's been preparing for this. Okay. I'm hearing the time is now, honey. Okay. The time is now. What's up with this 333 energy? If you take your love away from me, I'll go crazy. Crazy insane. Yeah, you got the King of Swords in reverse. But you know what this is giving? This isn't giving someone who's like deranged or like a horrible leader. This is someone who leads from the back. This is someone who they're a quiet leader. Like there's someone who they don't share too much. You get what I'm saying? They keep a lot to themselves. So you're moving really smart at this time, but it's something with this information of what you've kept to yourself that it's like, okay, are you ready to let it out or not? Okay. Yeah. You got the 8 of Cups. So you're being introduced back to something that you abandoned. Okay, you're being pulled back to something that you abandoned previously because it was some type of disappointment or something that came about with it, or it wasn't happening how you thought it was, or you know, it may have been because it got difficult. Okay, it happens, but it's something about you going back to that thing, going back to something that you abandoned. Oh, the song that just came on is Never Gonna Let You Go. Never gonna let you go away. You belong to me, and I'm never gonna let you go. So something that was a disappointment in the past is coming back around. Okay, you're coming back around for another opportunity. I'm hearing to like do it right, and it's something about because you had some level of responsibilities that you had to take care of first, so it kind of got pushed to the side. Well, it didn't kind of, it did. It got pushed to the side, and eventually it just kind of became that box in the back closet, like or like garage, attic. Why is it so hard to say that? Addict. I keep wanting to add a D in there. Is someone an addict around you? Because the 8 of Cups can also signify that. Why is that coming out right now? Eight of Cups can signify that. That just came from nowhere. Spirit, we ain't trying to tap into that. And I feel like that may be what it is. That something may try to tap into your energy or come into your energy. And it kind of like throw you for a like, whoa, you know what I'm saying? But then you realize like, this don't even align with what I'm doing and what I'm creating, you know? Because how that just tried to come in from me saying attic, okay? It's like something wants to try to push its way in, or it wants your attention. So something or someone, okay, wants your attention, but your attention belongs somewhere else. Someone's presence is being denied around you. Someone is denied access to you. And it's like, this may even be someone like a family member, friend of the family, and y'all had some type of thing happen or whatnot, and y'all communication may have been a little bit different. I'm hearing it. Rejection is protection. Rejection is protection. Okay? People start acting weird when they spirits start feeling seen, and they don't like looking at it. Okay? People start moving weird when they spirits start feeling seen, and they don't like to look at it. You get what I'm saying? So you have to realize when you walk around here and you have a spirit that can see, like really see, you're going to run into a lot of energies that try to gaslight, project, cause discord, issues, okay, to try to make you question, but you've gotten past that now. So it's like those things don't affect you like it used to. So make sure you stick to that. But it's something about you need to really be, it's like some of you all could really be being like a mentor or something. Like I'm hearing even at your job, you could be applying for a manager position. You know what I'm saying? Like you thinking they can hire. You may even be like, you don't have a degree, but you've been at that company for like 20 years, right? Oh, they're going to hire, they want someone with a college degree. You have 20 years experience in that company. Don't you ever negate what you've experienced and gone through. You get what I'm saying? Or you got to know how to work yourself. And that's where the disparity comes from. The confidence. Okay? And you want to know why it's like that? Because on Alexa, volume down. On TV and stuff, in a way, they hypnotize and brainwash us into feeling like college is the only way and it's the best way. A lot of millennials and stuff went through that. We had all them college commercials and stuff, and it was corny when you go back and look at them commercials, okay? So what it did was it made people feel like who didn't have that they were less than or they didn't have as much to offer. But the real reason why they were pushing that is because they make money, okay? And this is coming from someone who got the degrees. I can be honest about what's going on, okay? So I'm saying this to say, for some companies, them hiring internally is cheaper than them hiring externally, okay? It costs them sometimes twice the salary of that person just to acquire them, depending on that type of job, depending on the job. You get what I'm saying? Because they got to advertise. Then they got to set aside time to interview. And you got to think about that interview time takes about an hour just to interview, right? So you got to think about the hourly salary of that of the people who's doing the interviews. Then you got to think about the production that's not being done because they're sitting in that interview, okay? So when you think about it from a business perspective, a lot of companies prefer to hire inside before going outside. Stop sleeping on yourself. Somebody need to know how to talk up themselves. Someone needs to really be able to see how they have skills and things that benefit a space, okay? And don't you ever look at your skills in a way of like, oh, I'm not like this. I'm not this. I can't do this well. I can't. Okay, you tell yourself that. You tell yourself that and just keep perpetuating that if you want to, okay? But that doesn't mean that it's the reality or the truth. It doesn't mean that it's the reality or the truth, okay? So Nothing is too difficult. Nothing is too hard. You have people out here who are millionaires in tech who don't know how to code. You got to know how to move, baby. It's about learning how to move. And it's something about shifting into moving differently. Moving smarter and not harder. Moving smarter and not harder. Okay? A lot of people were taught to move harder. Okay? They were taught to, oh, you just got to work harder. That ain't the answer, baby. That ain't the answer. Okay? That's not the answer. All right. Not the death energy coming out. So, yeah, it's the ending of something. Something is ending. It's the end of a cycle. What is this cycle that's, we just said the cycle that's ending. The cycle of you being quiet. The cycle of you not standing up. The cycle of you not starting and doing those things and finding the resources to make it happen. Okay? It's something about having that drive to make it happen. I just got the vision of Madam C.J. Walker. Battle. You have the Queen of Pentacles coming out in the reverse. All right, what's going on with this Queen of Pentacles in the reverse coming out? Okay. You know, okay, the people gonna be talking. They always do, okay? They're always gonna talk when they don't have access. They're always going to talk when they don't have access. They're always going to gossip when they don't know what's really going on, okay? Or they can go off of speculation, okay? So when you know people can only go off of speculation, don't give them nothing to fucking go off of, okay? So this is giving a vibe of you don't have to acknowledge everything that's said or done at this time as well. You don't have to acknowledge everyone that wants to be acknowledged. You don't have to give everyone the time of day who wants your time. Just because they want your time don't mean they deserve it. Don't mean they earned it. Okay? You know, they play with your time when you was giving it to them for free. You need to charge them now. Okay? They play with your time when your time was free. It's time to start charging them. Okay? They showed you when you gave them that free advice that they weren't serious and they was going to keep going back. It's time to start charging them. I bet you they either stop coming to you venting or they going to start changing. Because when you got to start paying for it, you either going to do the work or you're going to fall off. Okay? That's how you know when people serious. When they start paying for it. Okay? And they stick to it. Okay? That separate the people who real from fake. So this energy is giving that. It's giving that. What's this Queen of Pentacles in the reverse? Doing things for you. Doing things for you at this time. Doing things for you, and that's all that matters at the end of the day. You know, Page of Cups that's coming out for your peace. Okay, your peace matters. Your peace is priceless. Okay, but that peace you can also charge for it too. Okay, start charging. I bet you that, you know what I'm saying, it's giving that vibe. Because a lot of people, they're not willing to change and do something unless they got to sacrifice something, unless they got to give something. And you deserve offerings as well. Okay, you deserve offerings as well, I'm hearing. Okay, so because some of y'all, you know, you may be draining and giving that crone energy out into spaces with people who take it for granted. So in a way, you're kind of just becoming a vent space where people just come to you to vent, but then they go to, like, it's like they got a vent circle of people that they circle around to. So like, you feel that like, oh, well, they only come to me once a week. They got somebody for every day of the week. Okay, they go to you on Sunday. They go to them on Monday, them on Tuesday, okay? They cycle people around just like they got their peoples for every day of the week, okay? So you may feel that like, oh, I'm not enabling this situation, okay? Because you need to watch out really for what energy that you taking on. and knowing when it's your energy or when it's someone else's energy as well. Because there will always be someone who tries to come and change it. And that comes from you understanding your baseline. So the 333 energy, if I was to read it from my angel number book, it goes into that esoteric energy, you know. There you go. Coming across some form of esoteric information that's going to help you with the next phase. And the thing is that everyone cannot take the information that you have, and everyone is not ready for the information that you have. Okay? Everyone ain't ready. So being okay with it, accepting it, accepting it. All right. I'm gonna still go to 333 in the book, okay? And then we'll keep it going. All right. Angel number 333 appears when your spirit guides feel you are ready to receive divine knowledge about something esoteric. It is important for you to pay attention to what you are listening to or talking about when you see 333 because the clues are found there. You are a powerful manifester, so use the information you gain to push forward. Okay? So this is just about taking the information that you learn and allowing it to work for you and not against you. Allowing it to work for you and not against you, my love. Okay? For you and not against you. So that is the end of the 333 angel number message of what we have for this session. Let me set the time on my thing for what time it was. And I'll be satisfied. Tell me if you want these kind of things.